So let's talk about how we can break generational curses when it comes to parenting. Let's talk about the do's and the don'ts. Okay, so first let's start with the don'ts of what we don't want to do to our children, younger siblings, younger cousins, nieces, and nephews. This is how we are going to break those generational curses. One, what we don't want to do is constantly yell at and scold our children. Okay? Now there we can talk to our children, but we do not need to yell at them constantly, but that is the only form of communication. All right? We do not have to constantly raise our voice at them. We don't want to handle our children by trying to control them. Okay? We don't want to force the child and mold the child into being a version that we want them to be, but it's taking away from their true identity or their true authenticity. 3, we do not want to play favorites with our children. All children are to be loved and treated equally. We may have to love children in a different way because different children have different personalities, but we never want to make one child feel that they are less loved than their other siblings because of how we see the way that the parent is treating them. Number 4, we don't want to cross our boundaries with our children because children have boundaries too. And how we can teach them that their boundaries are respectable is we don't want to cross theirs. Because if we are crossing our children's boundaries, we are teaching them that other people outside can cross their boundaries as well. Number 5, we don't want to force our beliefs onto our children. We want to allow our children to have their own beliefs. We can teach them about other things, but we don't want to force it on them. That's the problem. And then lastly, number 6, we do not want to make a child feel guilty for their decision or whatever decision that they have that is best for them. If they thought about it and they figure that this is what is best for them and this is what they want, then as a parent, we are to support them and not disregard them and not support them because we don't agree with their decision. Next, let's go ahead and get into the do's. We do want to talk to our children, handle them with gentleness, compassion, and care. We want to give them empathy and love and nurture and grace. We want to treat all of our kids equally. We want to respect their boundaries. We want to allow a child to think for themselves and have a mind of their own because this will increase their confidence and their independence. And lastly, we want to respect a child's decision for their path in life and support them along the way.